Hey guys, Eric from Grimy Mid Sports Cards here, coming at you with another video. Today we're going to do a little combo video. We're going to do a little 5-card PSA reveal, and then we're also going to do a little bit of recent pickups. So I hope everybody's having a good new year so far. Please stay tuned here in the next couple of weeks, starting the 1st of February. Best friend George from Diamond Yard Sports Cards here on YouTube, and I will be going over to Long Beach, California for the Long Beach Expo. We'll be hanging out with Levon from LA Collectibles, also on YouTube, or LA Collection, excuse me. So we'll have several more videos coming up here in the next couple of weeks, but we're going to get going with this video here, show off a few things. The first thing I'd like to show off you're already seeing, and it would be this awesome Padres jersey. A couple of weeks ago at the little show here in Phoenix, one of the guys that comes all the time had this jersey, and I had a couple of unopened boxes of cards that he was interested in, so we made a trade, and I'm very excited to have this jersey. This is circa like a 1982-83 Padres away jersey, and I'll give you a little shot of the back here. Number 19, Tony Gwynn. If you'll remember, if everybody remembers, these jerseys were the away jerseys, and they didn't have nameplates on the back, so you just got to go by the number on that one, but can't go wrong with a Tony Gwynn jersey. So that starts it off right there. Let's get into the rest of it. All right. Get a little bit of adjustment here. There we go. The first card we're going to show off, we're going to do pickups first here, pickups first. This first card you would have seen on another video from about a year or so ago. I actually traded for this card, and then before I went to Long Beach back in into September, early October, I had a dealer at the little card show I work here in Phoenix every month that wanted to buy this card, and he did. And I took the money along with me and invested it in a bunch of other stuff while I was over in San Diego visiting friends, and also up at the Long Beach Expo. He came back to me and said, "You sold me a defective card." And I said, "Well, no, I didn't." As you can see, I'll get it nice and close here. As you can see, this card came out of the pack this way. I don't know if the foil wasn't laid down correctly right there, or if it's a little scratch or whatever, but this card came out of the pack this way. Still a Hall of Famer, still an on-card auto, awesome auto, still numbered to 25. I said, you know what, that's fine, I'll give you your money back. So this card is back in the fold once again, and we'll see what happens with it. If somebody's interested in it, we'll probably still sell it off, but otherwise it may stay in the collection because I don't have a Barry Sanders autograph. Next one we're going to throw out, SGC 9.5 2020 Panini Prism, second year, Luka DONCIC. Prism flashback, silver and or hollow prism, one or the other. It says silver, usually they call these the hollow prisms. But just couldn't pass this a second year Luka up in a 9.5. Traded a couple of other things, there's a little something on there. Traded a couple of things for this card. Pretty sure Luka is going to win the MVP this year. It's either going to be him or Jokic. So I think Luka's got a really good shot at the MVP. So I couldn't pass this one up. Nice card. Next one. 68 rookie stars. Nolan Ryan. And this one, as you can see, is just PSA authentic. This card is mashed. It's got a lot of creases in it. I'll get it close enough there. You can see great big crease up here. Big crease all the way from one side to the other. Corners are severely rounded off. But I've never had a Nolan Ryan rookie before. And when this one came up to the table and the guy said, "Hey, I got some bills I got to pay, and this is what I want for it," and I said, "No problem." So I had to pick this one up. Nothing wrong. Even though it's only authentic, still Nolan Ryan rookie. Good stuff. The next 5 that we're going to do all came from one gentleman. and they're all the same guy. This guy actually has the largest set registry on PSA Derek Jeter collection of anybody in the country. And he brought 5 cards to me, and I bought all 5 of them. All of them are Derek Jeters. All of them are minor league cards. And all of them are Gem Mint 10s. So I just couldn't possibly say no. So this one, we got 92 Fleer XL, Derek Jeter. It's with the Greensboro Hornets, PSA 10. Love every single one of these cards. Can't go wrong with Jeter. Next one, 93 Fleer Pro cards, also the Greensboro Hornets. Derek Jeter, Gem Mint 10. Cool card. Most of these, all 5 of these cards are really low pop cards. There's not a whole lot of them graded. I think the highest pop is maybe like 100 10s or 110 10s, something like that, on any single one of these. So I just couldn't say no when he came up to the table and said, hey, I'm just looking to get rid of some of these. And I said, well, I'm looking to pick them up then. Next one, 1994 Pro Cards, Tampa Bay Yankees, Derek Jeter Gem Mint 10. Look at the card number on this one. This one blows me away. Card number 2393. How big was this set? I have no idea. But number 2393, that's a big set of cards, that's for sure. Another awesome Gem Mint 10. Next one we're going to do is my favorite out of all of these. 94 Signature Rookies, Derek Jeter, Auto. Now the card's graded an 8, but the auto's graded a 10. So in my book it still counts as a 10. Because look at how pretty that auto is. It's got that big loopy autograph, and that one is just dead on. As you can see, this is number 2332 of 8650 of autographs. I've seen these cards without autographs on them, and I've seen others with the auto on out of 8650. I looked it up. There's only 41 of this card that are graded higher, that the card's graded higher than an 8. So it's really low pop in the card being that high of a grade, and also with the Gem Mint 10 auto. Just love it. Super cool card. Last one we're going to do of the pickups here. 92 Classic 4 Sport Gold, Derek Jeter, Gem Mint 10. Now this one is going with me to, well, all of them are going with me to Long Beach. We'll see if we can trade them or sell them or anything like that. But this one is going with me, and it's going back to PSA. It's got a crack you can see right here on the case, and it's also got another crack down here on the case. So I'm going to have this one reholdered. And I'll have an update video because hopefully PSA doesn't say, oh, well, it's not a 10 anymore. We're going to give it a 6.5 or something like that. But this is, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think this is the rarest one out of all of them because it's the gold card. What is it, 9,500, one of 9,500 of this gold card made. And I think the pop on 10s on this one is something ridiculous. It's like 60 or something like that. It's really, really low. So, great card. Love all those Jeters. So now we're going to get into the second part of the video here. We're going to try and make it somewhat of a short one. This is going to be a quick 5-card PSA reveal. And here we go. We're going to start it off, 91 Upper Deck, Michael Jordan. This is the SP1 rookie. Chicago White Sox. Actually, I think this is a minor league jersey if I'm not mistaken, but still considered one of the rookies for baseball for Jordan. I put this one in because it was really, really nice. The centering's off a little bit left to right. I didn't think it was going to get a 10. I have a 9 and a 10 of this card in my collection already, but I just couldn't say no with putting another Jordan card in. Always got to put the Jordan stuff in, baseball or basketball. So we're okay with a 9 on that one. The next card, this one everybody knows. You've seen my other video. My favorite pitcher, excuse me, my favorite pitcher of all time, Bob Gibson, Gibby. This is 1966 Topps Rub-Offs. Bob Gibson, PSA 3. Give you a shot on the other side here. I'm not sure. I mean, I understand they put it in so that you could read his name and stuff correctly this way, but then you can't see it nearly as well. You look on the back, it's way brighter. It's backwards, but it's way brighter. I would have preferred them to have put it the other way, actually, so that you could see the bright side forward. But that's all right. This card, my best friend George from Diamond Yard Sports Cards here on YouTube bought this card for me for a present, and I just had to get it slabbed so that I can keep it in the collection. This one's staying in the collection, no questions asked. Everything Gibby stays in the collection. So, 66 Rub-Off Gibby. Next, we're going to do 3 in a row. 1988 Fleer Basketball. Scottie Pippen rookie. And I got the treatment. PSA 5. This card looks like an 8 all day long. It does have a little fisheye print mark there. I'll get it close enough so you can see. There's a little bit of a scratch right up here. And down in the black around the bottom here, there's a little bit of snow. But I don't think it's enough to ding it all the way down to a 5. I was really disappointed with this one. This is a nice card. I wasn't expecting a 10, but I was expecting, 7.5, 8, maybe 8.5 if I was lucky. On a really good day, maybe a 9. But a 5. So we're a little bummed about that one. But the next two are a little bit better. Here we go. 88 Fleer. Reggie Miller rookie. Got a 7 on this one. Now the centering isn't quite as good on this one. It's off a little bit left to right. It's a little tiny bit high. But it's really nice. Super clear picture. I'll get it close here. It does have a print mark right on his cheek right here. And I've seen it on some other ones of these cards, but not all of them. So it's not a super common print mark, but that one's on there. A couple of fish eyes down here in the blue around Pacers and like that, but still a really nice card. Thought it was better than a 7. Was thinking 8, 8.5, maybe a 9. But 7 is all we get. You can see it's more pronounced that the centering is off on the back. It's definitely high, definitely off left to right on the back. Maybe that's part of it as well. More pronounced on the back than it is on the front. But, hey, take your chances and get the treatment from PSA. The last one we're going to do today is the best. And that's why we saved the best for last. 88 Fleer, Michael Jordan, 3rd year Jordan. PSA 9. Now, all these 88 Fleers, about 8 months ago or so, I bought from one gentleman raw. I thought the Jordan was the nicest out of all of them, and so did PSA. Really happy with a 9 on this one. I didn't think it was going to get a 10. It's about impossible to get a 10 on these cards. Centering's definitely off left to right on the back. It's pretty much dead on the front. All the way around, maybe a little tiny bit high. Super excited about a PSA 9 on this card. Great card. I don't have one of these in my collection, but I bought this for the business, and so we'll probably end up turning this one over. But still a great card, great result from PSA, getting a 9. All right, folks, well, that does it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you to all the new subscribers out there. We really appreciate you. As I said, keep watching here in the next couple of weeks. There's going to be several more videos coming up on my channel and also on Diamond Yard Sports Cards channel as we go to the Long Beach Expo, going to the show. Keep collecting, folks. Keep collecting what you love.